Yo, hey, what's up guys? We are back on the test server to check out Donatello. And I'm telling you right now, he has huge potential for the current meta right now, for Hydra, for speedruns, dungeons. He is really a good champion. And I'm gonna tell you why I like him so much. Firstly, A1, he heals on it and he pops a continuous heals. So he basically heals on the A1, that's really nice, but that's not the juice on him, I'm telling you. Because I'm a big fan of reset champions in this game. I used everyone from a Painkeepers to a really good success rate, to Renegade, to Lady Irefs, MX, and it's always really fun to have like reset champions in there. And also he does increase speed while resetting. And also he does some other buffs right here that you can, for example, use for a protection set. So he can not only be your reset champion, he can also be your damage booster when you just make him go first. So he goes first, he puts out his protected stuff, and then later on the chain he's gonna reset you. That is really amazing. About the passive, it didn't play a big role for me until now. Like, it wasn't like, wow, that's the greatest thing, but it is actually really good. Like, it prevents you from dying. That is also amazing that we can actually use to our benefit. But let's go ahead and I'm gonna show you some speed runs. But like always, it would be amazing if you press that like button, subscribe if you haven't done already, leave a comment to let the algorithm know that I exist. So why do I like him? Because you can just chain him in some stuff in here. For example, I got the Marios and I got the Newt. For example, a Marios can be instantly reset by just the turtle. Yes, that is really cool, so he can use his max HP hits way more often. But we have also people like Newt that has a 4-turn cooldown. That's why you just put in one more Painkeeper like a Renegade before. That would work with a Renegade too. You have 2 resets, but the turtle brings more. That's kind of the good thing. I like reset champions, they're always really appreciated. Let's go. Let's see a run. Hopefully it's gonna be a good one and not like the RNG gods again, like, hey, it's not gonna happen for you because you record a video right now. But it usually happens to me. I tested it out a couple of times. It went really good. And even if it doesn't really work for you, I think you get the message. You can boost your damage while you also reset. Just make him go faster than everybody else. So he takes the first turn and the 6th turn. So he's right on point with his reset. And you can do something like this. Of course, the Marios will be available for everybody, but not maybe Newt. There's other solutions for it. You can just use someone else that hits really hard and you have something like this. This is amazing. He is a really good reset champion, to be honest. I know he cannot be reset by other means, by a Yumeko, or even by, I tested it out by gear sets and all that. I tested every gear set. It does not work, but having a guy that resets and gives you benefits more than just doing a reset, for example boosting your damage by 15%, is amazing. Like, this is really good. And later on I do billions of damage in Hydra. That is really kind of crazy. So let's go also in Sand Devil quickly, that I can show you, hey, he is kind of usable everywhere. Maybe you got something like a Kaima or something already that you have a full reset. That's cool. But he is kind of in his own niche, that he can do something. He boosts your damage. That is, to be honest, and continuous heals are really a great damage booster. You can stack them up if you just make buff extenders go before him. You will just have it ready and stuff. Did that not go? It quite didn't go really well, but it does not matter. The run won't fail because he did his reset. We got the revive on that already back, so it doesn't even matter. It will go back really nice. But we're gonna take a look at, wait, I gotta show you that he can be used in speedrun meta. It's not the perfect setup. I just used quickly what I have. Some presets. Finally on the test server, we have our real presets from the live server. And I can just click quickly around and got my gear sets. That wasn't like before. That is amazing, to be honest. I can do videos so much better now. But now, come on. Pray with me, guys. It's gonna happen. Usually it is happening. Yes, it was kind of right. Yes, let's go. We're gonna do a couple of A1s first because we're kind of too fast. I could speed tune it a little bit different, but hey, it shows the power. He can reset, he can boost your damage. Not so much for max HP hitters, but keep in mind, they benefit from protection sets until you hit 10%. So you quite get something out of it. Come on. Why didn't he die? Okay, but here we go. We can do it really fast. You know what I mean? It is kind of doable. Let's go in Shogun. I think those are the only dungeons that really matter. And yeah, let's go in here. I have kind of a special setup. He is the most crit damage right now, but that is because of Hydra, what I'm gonna show you in a second. And hey, if he can be part of a Titus Hydra team, that is amazing. That is really a good thing, because everybody can get one of the not really the better reset champions, but he is really useful. I like him, I really do. He keeps you, he's a really good support guy. He keeps your team alive. He's gonna reset them for more damage. What else do you want, to be honest? And this is 4-man. You can use something else in here and you just reset them. You have 3-turn resets right there. Even if you want it to be super special, you could be like, hey, my champions have a 5-turn cooldown. How am I trying to do that? You just add another renegade in here. Then you have your damage boost and you have full reset. To be honest, there's almost no people that really needs more than a 4-turn cooldown, and that's really cool. I like it. Let's go in Hydra. That's special. I used a little bit of my Bronko magic, did some speeds, and kind of let me say it like this is probably a budget team later on. I will do it, I will optimize it a little bit more, and then this one will be a budget team because we have 2 Nias and the turtle. Then we have our perfect way guy, that's Clycard, Titus and Wixrow. And we're gonna reset the whole time. Not for the whole crew, but you just go, I'm gonna just show you. I'm gonna show you the stats afterwards and stuff. So you might, if you wanna do it later on, this is basically doable with 3 Nias. So I'm gonna do a video about that too. But yeah, let's go in here. What is the thing about in this team? We have the turtle kind of. It is speed tuned that some champions do more turns than others. For example, Titus is really slow. That's why he can stack up his buffs a little bit more than usual. Like he gets a lot of durations, and you will see what I mean in a second. It's kind of complicated to explain, but overall, there's one rule. Keep in mind, if you reset your Wixrow with your Nias, just keep that in mind and you do kind of a rotation and then it should be fine. Just not at the beginning, because we do not actually need any resets right now. Obviously, we haven't used any skills. So let's kind of go a little bit in here. Gonna do some magic. First of all, get the thingy up. We're not gonna do the whole run, don't worry. Oh wait, he didn't even have the hex. That is kind of awkward. But yeah, for the turtle, in this team, every time he has it ready, I'm just gonna use it. And then the Nias, I know 100% they have the skills ready, so I'm not gonna use them right now, because I have obviously also reset Wixrow. So I'm gonna just use it like this. And let me do the Wixrow part. I'm not gonna reset him, because I know, okay, he has a skill ready. He actually have not ever used his A2, so for right now. Let's go a little bit for attacks and stuff, so... now we have used it, so I'm just gonna use this on Wixrow. I keep in mind, okay, he's reset, the next Nia doesn't have to do it. You gotta think a little bit in this team, but I think it's a cool, nice budget team, and the turtle is in here. Everybody can get it, so really cool. And for maybe for you later on, your stats could be a little bit different on the speeds wise. If you go lower stages, for example, you just know that you don't need as much speed as I have and all those things. So let's go a little bit. I have not used his skill. I have reset him, but I have not used his skill, so I use his skill right here. And that's kind of the rotation. I know Wix will use the skill. He needs a reset and a special thing in this team, because we can. We got a full AoE reset champion that can be used in this team. So I'm gonna boost him with my Titus. That is actually possible. That's what we're gonna do every time Titus has not his skill ready. We're gonna boost the turtle. And then we can do something like this, where we kind of have always our skills ready. I think he has his skill ready anyway. I gotta think a little bit more. Usually, I do that quietly. I just do it for myself. And I keep track a little bit better than I do probably right now. But I know I have reset him. So, and turtle. Again, he has the skill ready. I'm just gonna use it. I know my Nias, they have the skill ready. So he's gonna use the skill. I know he's on cooldown. So I'm gonna use reset 1 time. And that's what I'm gonna do for basically the whole time. And every time Titus has not his A2 ready, I'm gonna use his A3 on the turtle because it's a nice damage booster. So right there, we're gonna, yeah, we're getting somewhere, yes. Right here. And what is amazingly good about the turtle is that he has a continuous heal. On a protection set, you can stack that up. Did I use his skill? I was talking too much. And here is another thing. Let's quickly talk about it. We're gonna do a buffer. When something goes wrong, like me right now, I have no idea. Did I use my skill? Did I not? Oh, and that's how I made my speed, that they usually give me a better buffer that I have right now. Usually this numbers go a little bit higher. So I get 7, 8, 9, 10. And if I reach that, I have created a buffer for me. Even if I do something wrong and I don't have my skills right away perfectly set and stuff, I still don't lose my buffs on Titus. And that's everything what we need. It's just gonna reset him, and hopefully it was not... Oh, I have that one relic that she might get an extra turn sometimes, and that actually proc and maybe saves me. Because I know I can use now the skill right here. Then he's not ready yet, so I'm gonna just use A1, no problem. Gonna just hopefully get another reset in. He's not fast enough. So yeah, I think the extra turn saved us, but you gotta keep track a little bit more for yourself when you just quietly do your run. Of course, this is manual, it's not auto, obviously. It's Nias, they target all over the place, but overall it's cool. Like, yeah, okay, we can reset fully, and the full reset is so much better than just Nias. Let's say example Turtle is not in there and then the Nia is in there. They all just gonna reset Wixwell, and Titus doesn't get any resets about it. So naturally he just gets his skill back by merciless procs or just having it back because you took 3 turns. And now the turtle gives also him a reset, so I can just have it more ready. With the right speeds, it makes really sense to have him in here. That is really cool and I like it. So let's see. I used my reset right now, so I don't need to do that. I can do that. We're just gonna go a little bit more and then we jump into a video that I already did and we can see where it goes. I think I have not used his skill right now, so I'm gonna continue here. It's like, hey Titus, did you use your skill? Okay, you used it, need reset. I reset already, don't need reset anymore. And that's basically it. So hey, here, reset again. We're gonna boost the turtle. And I reset already. And alrighty, let's go. I think we do one more big hit and then we're gonna go jump into the video. It makes it a little bit, yeah, more cooler to watch because it's bigger numbers. It is actually really bigger numbers, so that's kind of nice. So let's reset him. I know exactly that also the turtle will be there next turn. So whatever, I can just reset because the turtle is gonna reset my Nias anyway. And then my Titus and stuff. And yes, does not matter. Where is the turtle? Yes, let's go full reset. For most people, wait, is it for all? I think, wait. Yeah, all people in here, that's a full reset for them. They just have the skills ready. Awesome, like for real, awesome. Let's go in here, boom. 154 million damage. Amazing. Let's go into the video. Alright, I need to see what you guys see. Give me a second. Alright, let's play the video. And we are on 6 billion. And I didn't even reach somehow the turn limit or something. So I think it makes sense. He is something cool. If you don't have a Yumeko Lamasu, 3 times Emic for full reset or something like this, the turtle plus 2 Nias could be totally possible for you. And I like it. He gives us a damage boost on our Titus. He gives us the reset. And what else? Yeah, like heal sometimes. That's also cool. Like they obviously not everybody in here has all the buffs in the world. We just care about Titus. And yeah. It went over, we went to 7 billion, I got Eden, I could go really longer, but that's kind of it, and yeah, that's just how it is. Can't do nothing about it. So let's go quickly back into the game. I need to see what you guys see again. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna show you like the stats and stuff. It is important. It is important, to be honest. So, I probably should have just accepted the key. Who was in there? So first Nias quickly. There are, hey, amazing. Like I can see it already. 3 Nias doing the same thing. It's a little bit less damage because Titus doesn't get also reset. But hey, it's possible. That's really cool. So what I did is put them in a hex set. They gotta be fast, or like in to your other champions, they need to be faster. If you, for example, go on hard mode and your Titus can go on 150 speed, but most damage in the world, then they don't have to be that fast. And they can probably be 250, 260, and it's okay. It's just, yeah, you need some stats these days, and you can freely re-gear these days, so it's kind of nice. Wait, I gotta press Hydra because yes, I got some Hydra stats in here, and it's even faster right there. Yes, all right. It's kind of a budget team for the stuff you need, like the champions. They're then easier to get, but yeah, stats are also like really good. Don't worry, guys. Like if you have weaker damage, then you can just go for, I don't know, 4 billion damage. Or 8 billion if your run goes all the way to the end, so that would be nice. Also, she's in a curse set, just makes sense. They do AoE A1, so it's really cool. Like relic and stuff that don't matter too much. Yeah, okay, I got cruelty on both of them. I got something like that one, helps. Sometimes you get an extra turn, it's just for kind of emergency calls and stuff. And yeah, I got this one for like the stats, just nothing else. Who else was in there? Of course, the turtle. Oh, we gotta talk about the turtle, yeah. But I'm trying. Wait, what's his name? Not turtle. I just type in turtle. Why are they not having like a thing turtle on the end so you can kind of search for them all together? So, stats are also really good. Like it is, you need to overrun some champions, while some champions are not so overrun all the time. Alright, so we got 340 speed, and he has more crit damage than Titus. Yeah, Titus. So he gets eaten first, and then it's random. I think you know that already. And yeah, masteries and stuff like relic. I don't even have one right now. I got survival instinct, so sometimes if he gets debuffed, then he gets turn meter. That is quite nice on him. We got also like the turn meter boost right here. The continuous heal will fall off on everybody else. Then Titus will probably have him all the time. But yeah, I got crit damage right here, so he can be the more crit damage. And it even worked out on Phantom Shogun. It was quite nice. And in Phantom Shogun, he has also the he cannot be killed kind of thing. So you will not die at the first attack. It does not matter what kind of stats you have. And that was quite nice. Yeah, I think that was it. And then, yeah, Wixwell and stuff, it's more about the speed. Keep in mind, I have not pressed him. Keep in mind, I do have the Magma Shield in my team. If your team would be kind of the same stat, just subtract a third of my damage and you should be right there. He is in a shield set. And let me press Hydra. Those are the stats right now. It's more like about the speed. It's 286. So you can kind of see, you want the reset champions the fastest, then you want Wixwell faster than Titus, like a good bunch of faster than Titus. We will talk about Titus in a second. So like I think Titus was 100 speed less, so he can get a buffer about his duration. So Wixwell goes quite often, and Titus will just here and there get one more about his duration on his buffs, and then you kind of generate a buffer. Wait, right there, Magma Shield. I got cruelty on him too. Masteries are like this. I'm not gonna show you the stats of the Shogun teams and stuff. I think only the Hydra concept and stuff will probably help some people. Who else was in there? Yeah, Glycard? Yeah, I used him. He's kind of my go-to these days. He's also a nice damage booster. Gives perfect veil, but Duchess can be used. Tatua can be used. If you really want to, Rector Draft can be used. So, like, there are options about him. Obviously, you don't get the damage boost, but 9-piece protection. Of course, speeds and stuff are like this. He goes quite fast, and yeah, that's kind of the thing about him. I don't even know why I have that on him. I actually do not know. He also has survival instinct, so he can quite get some turns here and there, but that's more for my other teams when I need that. It's not so mandatory in here. So, and Titus, of course. Yes, the man, the legend. He's insane, to be honest. And it feels nice that the turtle can do something with him, because he is the meta. And if they can support him, nice, really nice. So, that is not Titus. Alright, so we got our set right here. It's a good one. Everybody can use now his best gear. Isn't that crazy, guys? Like, everybody can just use the best gear. Damn. So, yeah, he's 206 with the Hydra bonuses. And yeah, the rest is like this. Like, he wants to have resistance, because if he gets targeted, then you don't want to lose your buffs and everything. We got, of course, the Cat's Gaze, plus 15. Oh, and I actually didn't know. Okay, that's probably what not too many people have, but yeah, a Boss Slayer. Then we got Heaven Cast right now. I'm on a 4-star. And Helm Smasher right here and stuff. I think that was everything. The team, I like it. To be honest, I really do. It's the turtle in there, and it's one of the better ones. There are some variations of team that do some decent damage, but I was kind of halfway into it, and I already was at 7 billion, so I probably can do some like 12 billion or something. Really cool for a team like that. And also the turtle can be used in speed farm of dungeons. Really amazing. But that will be the end of the video. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't done already, like the video, and yeah, have a nice day.